What is up, guys? Grana here, and I've got a pretty awesome TDM game on Grid. I go 29-0, so it's a flawless game with the MP5K rapid fire, and the rapid fire attachment is a pretty good attachment to use on almost every submachine gun, but I wouldn't use it or wouldn't recommend it on the MP5K solely because the MP5K is probably one of the guns that recoils the most in the game, or at least in my opinion. Maybe the FAMAS kicks a little harder. It depends, because all the guns have different recoils. Some sway to the right, but this one, I think it kicks straight up and to the right, which is probably the worst type of recoil, or at least in my opinion it is. And you'll see me in a second. I pick up the FAMAS Silence, which actually comes in really handy later because I run out of ammo pretty quickly, mainly due to the rapid fire, I would say, because you start off with about 120 rounds, and that's usually enough, but not in this game. I get 29 kills, less than half with the chopper gunner, so it's really interesting right here. So lucky I threw that through the door, because there's a guy, I'm not really sure if he was camping in the corner or whether he was just, trying to move through the building, but there was no friendlies in the building at the time, so not really sure what he was doing, but again, lucky I did that. And in a minute, you're going to see the place I always place my motion sensor when I'm in this building. And I'm not going to stay in this building. In fact, I'm actually going to move out once I get my Blackbird, I think. Or it may even be sooner than that. But once I get my Blackbird, I feel much more confident. Because at the moment, Ghost, I have nothing against it. It's a decent perk. Anyone who uses it is usually a smart strategist. I'm not really sure why people say it's overpowered or that. It's the same as Cold-Blooded on Modern Warfare 2. I think it's just because people rely on UAV more on this game because they're running the lower kill streaks. And the Blackbird, you need Ghost Pro to avoid that, I believe, if you can avoid it at all. And that guy gets turned on pretty quickly there. But yeah, you need Ghost Pro to avoid the Blackbird. And it can't be shot down, and I just feel really confident when it's up. I'm pretty sure a lot of you would kind of agree. But anyway, talking about decent games, I got 115 free playing Demolition on Crisis. And all I'll say about that game is it probably, well, I'll upload it to my channel, but it probably have to be privated. On this subject, I'll just say that it's most likely going to be uploaded to a big channel by with the help of a big YouTuber, but I'm not going to name any names or anything because I'm not really sure if it's going to actually happen for sure, although I'm pretty sure it will, which should be pretty awesome, and I'll obviously have a promo or a link to that video when it is up. And as you can see here, the FAMAS is coming in useful. This isn't actually the one I picked up. I think the other one I replaced it with this, or maybe my MP5K. And right there I get my Blackbird, and as you can see, they're all on the map. And this is quite lucky. Well, I guess it isn't really lucky because I'm using the FAMAS, which is amazing up close, which is kind of weird. It's almost like a submachine gun, except it doesn't give you that extra agility or speed when you run, I guess I should say, not really agility, which is only about 5% in this game. You can't really notice it as much as in Modern Warfare 2. And yeah, the FAMAS up close, just hip fire, especially with steady aim. It is so damn useful with steady aim, as is most submachine guns in this game. You saw me hip fire him when he came up the stairs. That's generally because I don't really like relying on aiming down the sight, because he could move and I won't be able to follow him. Maybe because my sensitivity on this is 3. On Modern Warfare 2 it's 4, I think it's 3 on this game. I might have turned it up to 4, but when I start playing in the morning or whatever, like my first few games, I put it on 3 because it feels really weird. And I'd also like to mention, sorry, that the reason I haven't uploaded a commentary in almost a week is, actually I'm not really sure why it is. I think it might be because the weather over here is like really, really cold. In the minuses, it was like -5 last night, which is pretty damn cold, especially for November. And I think the reason I didn't upload anything was basically because I felt lazy, which I'm sure a lot of you can relate to. When it's cold, you just feel, But anyway, as you can see, you got my chopper gunner, which pretty much finishes off the game. I get about 13 kills with it. So 29-0, pretty decent game. A lot more, probably even better than this, coming soon. So be sure to give the videos a thumbs up, please, and I will see you guys later.